Well, welcome back to ARC Salt Lake, where we cover authentic, relevant, and community stories. It is 8:30 on this Thursday.
Many came to know Mia Love as the first black Republican woman ever elected to U.S. Congress.
Well, this morning, former Governor Gary Herbert is joining us live to talk about their time working together. Thank you so much for joining us, Governor Herbert.
Well, thank you. Good morning from the Herbert Institute at UVU.
And we've been there before.
Yeah.
You're running a lot of businesses through there.
That's right. And yeah, we really appreciate you joining us. We did want to talk about Mia for a little while. She served the 4th Congressional District, 2015 to 2019. You were governor at the time. How about some of your fondest memories working with her?
Well, we have a unique connection in that when I was a Utah County Commissioner, I created Saratoga Springs as a new city. And then she later gets elected on the city council. At about the time I became lieutenant governor, and then as governor, we had a lot of interface with local government, but particularly some of the challenging times we had with fires and flood, and in her case, mudslides, filling up homes, basements, just 8 feet full of mud sliding into their basement windows. It was a challenging time. But Mia was there with hope, and enthusiasm, energetic, making everybody feel good about the situation. They're going to improve and get better. We're going to resolve the problem. She was a fantastic Energizer bunny.
Yeah, she was.
What struck you first when you first met her and when she was first starting out in the community service? What really struck you about her?
Well, she'd only lived in Saratoga Springs for about 10 years, and she'd been kind of involved there at the time, was an advocate for Saratoga Springs and different issues with the developers there. Then she got elected to the city council. She was just really a bright light wherever she went. She was enthusiastic. She's the total package. She was a singer. She danced. I mean, she was athletic. She brightened up the room when she walked in, and she was a unique personality in that regard. And frankly, I don't know anybody that did not like Mia Love. She was that kind of a person.
Yeah, and the 4th Congressional District, politically, it can get pretty wild sometimes. So how did she handle that?
Not well, again, politics is not for the faint of heart nor the thin of skin. And Mia has demonstrated courage throughout her life. I mean, she lived the American dream. Her and her parents, I mean, it's quite a remarkable story. But there's nothing more egotistical than saying to the public, choose me, I'm the best person. And Mia did that with a smile on her face, didn't take herself too seriously, but says, I've got something to add. And really became a remarkable historical figure from the first African-American Republican to be elected to Congress. And a remarkable run and a remarkable legacy that she leaves for others to see if we can live up to what she has accomplished, showing that same kind of grace and dignity that she did.
Well, she went on to become a commentator and talking about politics from once she left Congress. Did you catch up on any of her commentary? And because she was so well spoken.
She was very articulate, and again, she had a smile on her face. People would listen. She told me she wanted to go to CNN, just like she wanted to join the Black Caucus in Congress. It was the only Republican, the member of the Black Caucus. She says, I've got missionary work to do. I need to go to where they need to hear my voice and a little different perspective as an African-American, originally from Haiti. And she worked the Black Caucus and tried to bring unity to a very divisive issues. And she did the same thing on CNN. She was going out there, says, I'm going to be a missionary on CNN, telling people about my views of what America is and what the potential it holds for all of us.
Yeah. How recently had you spoken to Mia or saw her?
You mean lately when she's been ill?
Right. Or just, the last time you were with her or had a chance to talk with her.
Yeah. I've talked with her off and on over the last couple of years with her cancer. and tried to help her with her travel to Duke University in North Carolina and see if we could work something with Delta. We also tried to see if we could move her treatments from Duke University to the University of Utah and the Huntsman Cancer Center. We were working on that when it finally became evident to the family that that was not the right path to take. We talked a number of times, and then later on I talked mostly with Jason, her husband, to see how she was doing and what we could do to help her and her family. So we had a number of communications, and again, we kind of were linked together in politics because of her involvement with Saratoga Springs, my involvement as county commissioner, the lieutenant governor, and governor while she became the mayor, and then Congress lady. So we saw each other a lot, and she was an inspiration to me and to most everybody that she came in contact with.
Well, the type of brain cancer she had, the glioblastoma, is just evil. How devastating was it to find out that's what she had?
Well, it was just, it's tough anytime. I mean, the cancer, the word cancer throws us all into kind of shivers whenever you hear it, no matter what it is, but that's about as bad as it gets. She was hopeful they had some new medicines and new treatments she thought was helping, and she does believe that it did help extend her life.
Sure.
But I enjoyed the fact that she had her priorities straight. She linked science and faith. Prayers, she said, kept her going. She always had allegiance to God. She was very much a man of faith, a woman of faith, and her family second, and then service to people. I mean, is that 1, 2, 3? That's what how she conducted her life, and did a great job. And again, I think is a great example to all of us of the hope and the promise of America. Even though the perfection of America has not been reached, she believed that was happening. And she was a part of that effort to make sure that people understood how great it is to be an American where we're free. And we have great opportunity to be the best we can be in a free society.
And Governor, before we let you go, we just want to know, how are you doing and what are you up to these days?
Well, I'm still very busy. My wife keeps thinking, well, you're going to retire sometime, are you? But the Herbert Institute takes a lot of my time. I'm involved with a couple of boards and companies here, working with the Chamber of Commerce and trying to promote Utah, as I've always been doing. As I've said, I'm the CBO of Utah, the chief bragging officer, and I have not relinquished that, even though I'm not governor anymore.
And how's Jeanette doing?
She's doing very well. Again, we're enjoying our children, our 17 grandchildren, and now 3 great-grandchildren, which means we are getting older.
Oh.
And still able to have fun with them. That's great.
Yeah. Well, Governor, thank you very much, especially for the wonderful tribute to Mia Love.
Right.
And memorial services are coming up.
Yeah, the public memorial services for former Congresswoman Mia Love will be in Salt Lake this coming Sunday. Love will lie in state at the Utah Capitol Rotunda from 5:30 to 8:30 on Sunday evening, April 6th. Her memorial service will then be held on Monday, April 7th at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Institute of Religion up at the University of Utah. And that's at 10 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Love passed away just last month following a long battle with brain cancer.
Yeah. Well, Governor Herbert, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to honor Mia.
Yes.
She's been a longtime friend. She's a great example to all of us of being a good American, of what we can be. She's a good mentor to me and to others. So, again, a life of dignity and professionalism, kindness and compassion is Mia Love.
Definitely a legacy.
All right. Well, you take care, and we'll see you.
Thanks, Governor Herbert.
Good to see you guys.
Okay.